Welcome everybody. This is You Can't Make This Shit Up. I'm your host, Joel Hoxley. David Washington is not here. He is heading up to Chicago, so let's pray for his safe travels up there and back. And let's have a good show, as good as I can do without David. But we're here at the Oxford Sports Pub and Secret Society. The menu is incredible. You guys have to get your chance. You got to come out. You got to try the food. You got to come out. Give us a hard time if you have to. Whatever. Tell us your story about what crazy things have happened in your life. Oh, so today I get the honor to talk about my favorite topic, the First Amendment. This is one of the things that's been driving me kind of insane. And David and I have had this conversation in the past, but we are dealing with restrictions on speech. So this watchdog group says that the worst thing, let me get this quoted. They said 2023 legislative session was the worst in nearly a decade for free speech, government transparency. And they say, so the guy goes, it was written by Bobby Block in City and State on May 9th. He says free speech was not the only right lawmakers and the governor's office targeted. Open government advocate Bobby Block writes. So this story is see, here's the thing. You can't make this shit up. So the First Amendment protects your right to petition the government. It protects your right to say what you want to say. It protects your right to express yourself. And the very first thing this writer talks about is to be able to demonstrate on the Florida state capitol property, you had to get permission. You had to have a government sponsor and you had to have permission. So when the League of Women Voters tries, hey, we don't like these new regulations that are coming up for voting, we're gonna go up there. They find out they can't go on the property. They get around it by calling a press conference. Now that's smart because you can't stop the press. They get their chance, but it puts what we call a chilling effect in place that makes others just they're chilling, like they're afraid to do it. They don't want to go up there and have to go through all this bureaucracy. Some of these people went across the street to the Tallahassee City Hall so that they wouldn't have to try to apply. But that wasn't the only thing, because we had Jason Brodor's bill. We had several things that came up. We wanted to change the libel laws. We wanted to make them weaker. We wanted to register bloggers like myself. Yeah, so I have to, if I'm going to speak bad about Jason Brodor, or I'm going to speak bad about the governor, if I'm going to speak bad about a politician, I have to disclose. I got to sign up on this registry, and I got to disclose if somebody's paying me. If somebody's paying me to do that. And so instead of going through the finance, the election finances, you try to make legislation to treat me as a lobbyist. And I'm not a lobbyist. I'm going to talk shit about you no matter what party you're in. I'm going to talk shit about you, and I want you to talk shit about me, because guess what? You're my leadership. We put you up there. When you do something stupid, we should call you out and say, we think this is stupid. And then you can defend why you did it. But free speech it's critical to have a community that's talking. We can't be shutting our door on every single thing because we don't want to talk about, okay, we don't want to talk about politics. It makes people angry. We don't want to talk about sex because it's inappropriate. We don't want to talk about religion because they discriminate. We don't want to talk about money because we don't want to give it up out of our pocket, or we don't want to, truly know how to invest it, or everybody, I want to make more money than you, so I'm not going to tell you my secrets. And the ones that are telling you secrets, you're paying them to get their secrets to get them rich. So you're buying their rich for their opinion that doesn't bring you any dollars. So you can't make this shit up, guys. You can't. This is one place I have to agree. As Republicans, we truly did attack the First Amendment. And the fact is, we did a lot of things in this session that were pushing the boundaries. We went further than we ever should have. There's a limit. There's a limit. You can't control down to the nth degree. You can't take power and push things on people that they don't agree. Get the pulse of the people. Get the pulse of the people, because guess what? They might not be voting for you, but they're the majority of the opinion. And you're going to get elected. You're going to do the right things. You'll get reelected. So let's just stop this attack on the First Amendment. And I'm sure David would agree, but this was the worst session when it came to the First Amendment. I would agree. So let's wrap this thing up. Again, we're here at the Oxford Sports Pub and Secret Society. Please join us here and give us your "you can't make this shit up" moment. Subscribe, like, have a great day.